Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back. This is mental performance coach Jay Hollingshed, and I'm back coming to you again on day 14 of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. This is day 14. Today is Saturday. We are discussing pillar number 7, which we will always discuss on Saturdays. Pillar number 7 is positive and negative self-talk. Positive and negative self-talk. All right, here we go. Now, self-talk is the internal conversations we have with our psyche, the internal conversation that goes on up here. And if you don't know by now, you cannot silence your psyche. If your psyche empowers you, if it motivates you, if it encourages you, then the self-talk is positive. But if it discourages you, if it limits you, if it doubts you, then your self-talk is negative. So that's the definition between the positive self-talk and the negative self-talk. Now, I say if you don't like what your psyche is telling you, if you don't like what your psyche is saying to you, if it's negative and you don't agree with it, control the conversation. You can do that. After all, your psyche belongs to you. You do not belong to your psyche. Here's an example. If you're riding in a car, and you're a passenger in a car, you are subject to go wherever the driver takes you. You have no control over that. And the same thing goes for what goes on up here in your mind. If you are a guest, if you are a guest to the conversation in your own mind, you will accept being told when to think and when not to think. Your psyche is like a parakeet. It won't be quiet when you want it to be quiet. And it continuously repeats to you what it absorbs from its environment. The talk in your head, whether it's positive or negative, is continuously repeating what it absorbs from its environment. Our psyche absorbs from its environment through 5 gateways. Those 5 gateways are your 5 senses. Now, what's absorbed is books, the books we read, the movies we watch, the music we listen to, the people we hang around, from the conversations that we all participate in, the food we eat, and whatever. How many of you fall asleep watching TV? If you do, I can't say I agree with you, but if you do, show me that you do. Put some likes or hearts or whatever, thumbs up. If you do fall asleep watching the TV, you are not consciously absorbing what's being displayed on the TV. You are subconsciously taking in whatever the TV is putting out. Our subconscious mind does not sleep. Even though we are consciously asleep, our subconscious mind still takes in and absorbs what's going on. So all of the things that I just mentioned to you, the food, the movies, the books, the people we hang around, the music we listen to, all of those things, they influence the conversation of our psyche. And all of those things are things that we can control, things we have control over. So if you control the influences of your psyche, you can control the conversation of your psyche. One example I always use, especially with kids when I'm mentoring in the high schools in the Columbus City school system, I'll say I got a lemon in my hand. Now, if I squeeze this lemon, I'm not going to get orange juice. I'm not going to get grape juice. I'm not going to get money. I'm going to get tart, sour lemon juice. Why? Because that's all that's in there. Now, for imagination's sake, if I were to squeeze your head or squeeze your brain, your mind, and what type of conversation would come out? What would come out as the conversation of your psyche if I were to squeeze your mind? Just like the lemon, all that's in there is lemons. Lemon juice is all I'm going to get because there's nothing in there but the contents of a lemon. But squeezing your mind, what's going to come out? All that's in there. what's in there. Whatever you absorb from the books you read, the people you hang around, the environments you hang around, the movies you watch, things like that. So we control those things. And I say, if you control the influences of your psyche, you can control the conversation of your psyche. And you can produce whatever kind of self-talk you want, positive or negative. This concludes my segment of my 7 pillars of mental performance for today. My 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. This is day 14, positive and negative self-talk. If you liked today's conversation, please like, tag, share on all of your social media platforms. Right now, for a limited time, I am qualifying events and organizations for me to come and speak and give my live mental performance testimony for free. And I will do that as a guest speaker to your next event or organization. Your next event or your next professional event. So to qualify your event or organization, go to my website, jayhollingshed.com, jayhollingshed, jayhollingshed.com, and follow the prompts. Also, if you missed any episodes, this is day 14. If you missed 1 through 13, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you can catch every episode and pick back up, and we can keep this thing going. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing.